Hello and good evening, and welcome to the Coach Mike's Corner. And I'm your host, Coach Mike Matthews. And I got with me today Shay Lorjuste, and she's a trainer and competition bodybuilder as well as we had before. We had one on before, and I asked her could she come on and talk a little bit about her journey, being a bodybuilder and trainer as well through her journey that she's been doing. So Lachey, who is Shay LaJust? Who is she?
Well, I want to say, Mike, thank you for having me. And to answer your question, Shay Lorjuste I'm originally from Haiti. So born in Haiti, raised in Bahamas. And I've always been athletic. So I've always ran track, even when I was young, right? I moved here in the U.S. at the age of 12 and I went off to high school and I attended Robert E. Lee High here in Jacksonville. And I ran soccer there, ran track there, and, moved on to college and attended college here in Jacksonville, Florida. I attended Edward Waters College, ran track for Edward Waters, and I majored in recreation. So the world of fitness, as you can see, has never been new to me. And so the transitioning to what I am now and what I'm doing now, it's as you can see, it's always been part of me. And so yeah, that's just a little bit about me. Now, at the moment, I am a trainer, online trainer now. I am a bodybuilder now, and so yeah, I've just been trying to be that inspiration for a lot of people, a lot of young folks that are looking to get started in whatever it is that they're trying to do. So that's just a
Okay,
little bit about me.
that sounds great. All right, that sounds great. So you now live in Florida.
Yes,
Oh,
Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah.
all right. Okay. Um, when did you first start the bodybuilding?
So my journey into bodybuilding started in 2019. However, 2017 was when I started getting familiar with working out. And it's a bit of a difference, especially for me, because although I was an athlete running track, I was not involved in weightlifting, or at least not so much. And so 2017 was when I started actually working out, getting familiar with that, and developing the discipline for that. And then in 2019 was when I was introduced to the world of bodybuilding from a at the time it was my trainer at the time.
Oh, okay. All right. Also, this is all natural bodybuilding, correct? It's all natural bodybuilding.
Yes. So for the current show, the show that I'm actually getting ready for, it's with the OCB and it is a natural affiliation.
Okay, because I have a friend. He's into bodybuilding too as well, and he does natural bodybuilding also. You are let me make sure I have the correct letters. Say NPC National Qualifier, correct?
Yeah, yes. And that was during and actually all this was during COVID, by the way, back in my first two shows with the NPC, that was with the Chicago Pro, and then I went off to nationals, gained my national qualifying. It's just to say, well, it's just basically, you go off to nationals if you do well in that, and which was a pro qualifying show, then you obtain your pro card.
Oh,
And so that's basically what that means.
okay. And now, how many competitions you have competed in so far? How many?
Just just two. So I am still
Just two
fairly
right
new.
now. So you
Yes, just
you
two.
feel like a little newbie to it.
I am, but I am still new to the show of competition. However, the last 4 years was just me, um, just training and learning more about, that world, that, field. And so, but yeah, just two. And I think it was only because of this when I started. Like I said, in 2019 was when I was introduced to it. I was trying to prep for a show. Things went, things didn't go as planned. And then in 2020, even during the pandemic, was when I did those two shows, and I decided I will allow myself to build and just, you know, continue growing and
Hmm.
building for this show now.
Right. Because I know this is not one of the questions, but you do have a trainer that trains you as well as you a trainer.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
now I do want to make, because there's a difference. So if for athletes, people that are getting ready for show and competition, it's very important that they know the difference between a trainer and a competition coach. And so
Okay.
although I am a trainer, I just train lifestyle people that are looking to just get in shape and get start this new journey, new health journey. I am not a competition coach. And so
Oh.
for me, I do outsource a coach that specialize in the world of bodybuilding. They have an eye for it, they have their credentials, and they know how to turn myself into the best athlete on stage.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Thanks for clearing that up. I know I didn't add that, but it's all like I just saw it. So I said, let me just see if she'll give me the answer what I'm looking for. But give us a daily workout schedule that you do. Da-
Oh, okay. Daily workout schedule. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my leg routine, and it's actually one of my favorite parts to work out. And so a lot of my exercises are broken down into body parts. So I do focus on certain parts.
Mm.
So for my leg day, I always start off with a nice like right now, because I'm still in the bulking. Um, I keep the cardio light. And
Oh,
so I do just 20 minutes, Stairmaster, and then I begin my training. I do a bit stretching because I'm big on stretching just to avoid any injuries and things of that nature, which is very important. And then I start off with some leg extensions, typically four sets, 12 reps of that, and then I do one drop set of that. It's just again to really activate those
yeah.
muscles, and
Oh,
then I do some leg curls. I do two sets of 20 reps as warm up, and then I start the leg curl 5 sets, two 15s, two 12s, and last maybe 10 reps of that. And then I go on to do some um, was it Bulgarian split squats. I know a lot of people are not.
wait. What you said? What kind of squats were that?
The Bulgarian split squats. Basically, when your legs is on the bench, you go into like a lunge squat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All
yeah.
right.
A lot of people are not. A lot of uh, trainers or athletes, they're not a fan of it, but
Okay. I
it's
heard that.
definitely it's a great exercise to
Mhm.
for those those legs. It hits your glutes, and it's really a good exercise if you're trying to build those legs.
Oh,
And so I
okay.
do 4 sets of those, 4 sets, 10 reps, and leg press. I don't go as much as heavy on the leg press, but I do a good size of those, maybe 4 plates,
Mhm.
5 sets of those, so two 15s, two 12s. So I basically I just drop the weight down as I go. So that's kind of like my style. At least that's what my coach has me doing right now.
Oh, okay.
And then lastly, I do, which is an alternative to the lunges because I'm not certain exercise, due to my knees, I have to be careful. But I do the I use this machine called the Pit Shark. I don't know
Oh,
if you're familiar with it, but it's a very good alternative, especially for people that have a back. Maybe they're not able to carry the weights on their shoulders until you use the bar to squat, and so you're using all of the weight is on the lower half, and so you're carrying the weight there, and
oh,
you're just going into a squat position. So with that machine, I can do 5 plates on both ends, and I do that for like 12 reps. So
mm,
um, I, my training is very time consuming, and so that may take an hour, 30 minutes to complete, and it definitely require a lot of your effort into trying to get the job done, because especially with the division, the category that I am in, it requires lower heavy. So we carry a lot of the weight on our lower half, and a lot of the judging is full body, but with wellness, it's all about the glutes, the hamstrings, not too much striations. And so it requires you to do, certain exercises that's going to bring that out, and possibly have a good shot of winning on stage.
oh,
So
okay.
that's what my training looked like.
All right. That sounds interesting. Also, now we done talked about your the daily training schedule. What's your what's your diet like, and what are some of the foods that you get to eat?
All right. So right now, because I'm still would consider off season, so I'm still building on. Although I'm going to start coming down soon, right
Mhm.
now I'm eating a lot of food, a
Oh, you
lot, a lot of food. Um, Now I eat 6 meals a day, and though they are smaller portion meals, it's still a lot of food, very high in protein, and a
okay?
typical. Pardon?
No, I said okay. Yeah,
Yeah, so very high in protein and high in carbs as well. And so the typical meal, daily meal, is breakfast. I have about 6 ounce of egg whites, strawberries, a cup of strawberries, and a cup of oats with. I'm trying to think because it's so much food. With wheat bread, and just a small tablespoon of avocado. And then I go off to training. And then after my training, I have my protein shake. So I do have that protein shake with, when that is about a cup and a half of a protein shake with that.
okay.
Um, and then with my lunch, I have a cup of rice, green beans. My protein choice of for throughout the day is chicken breast, and so it typically just get the job done for me. So I will have the chicken breast with that. The other meal is pasta with a cup of spinach and chicken breast. Another protein shake, another protein shake with rice cake. Sorry, and then my last meal, sweet potatoes and chicken breast and walnuts. So as you can see, it's a lot of chicken breast, a lot of
Yeah.
rice and pasta, a
So
lot of
your
protein.
daily diet is like, instead of like just maybe like normal, like other, like I said, almost got ready to say normal people, but to agree it is like normal people, but like other
Yeah,
people probably have one meal a day or two meals or even three. You like have 4 or 5 meals in that day. Is that
6. Well, I mean, well, we count the proteins, even though with the proteins, it's more of snacks to me, because I have the first protein shake, I have that with the rice cake, a small apple, just something small, and then the other protein shake, I have that with a bagel and
oh, okay?
almond butter. So they're not those who are not heavy. They're not big meals, right?
Oh,
But
all
then
right.
I do have the regular 3 meals, and then I have my also the breakfast, and then the proteins.
Oh,
But even with that, that is a lot of eating, you
yes,
know.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. It's a
yeah.
lot,
So
but I can see now. I would, for me, if I'm looking at it, I would like, okay, she has a regular 3 meals, but the ones are in between. We can look at it for in your respect where you're athlete competing in something, and we're not competing. We can look at it like, well, that's your snacks in between
yeah,
those
yeah.
meals, those regular meals that you have. Okay, yeah, I got that. I got that. All right. Wow.
Yeah, so it is the same. Like if you would have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? Like they tell you you ought to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, that's three. But then if you add snacks in between, some people have snacks. They may have fruits. They might just be biting on something, and then you have another meal. So it's not so much because when I say, well, I eat 6 times, and they're thinking, oh man, this must be six heavy, big plate of food. Well, not for me per se, but it depends on your category.
Right.
If you're a man bodybuilder, you're going to have to consume a lot of food. And
Mhm.
so it can be very hard to try to, eat all of that throughout the day. Um, and with me, I try to eat every 2 hours. Every 2 hours, I eat something.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. I didn't know. I mean, like I said, I have a friend. He does bodybuilding, and he does keep like a routine, and like he literally tells everybody for him it's a lifestyle. And he, I would see he would say, we'll be out, and he'll say, okay, I got to eat now. I have to eat this. I got to bit on my schedule. This is his schedule because he constantly in competition. And I've went to a couple of his competitions, and I look at these guys, and I'm like, wow. And even some of the ladies, when I look, I'm like, wow. Ooh, look at these, look at the body, look at you can see the indentations of the muscles and everything. So I mean, it is a lifestyle. It's a serious thing, and it also keeps people in good health and good condition as well. All right, so you do train now. If people would like to get in contact with you for the online training, you have information for that as
Yes,
well.
of course. Yes. So right now, at the moment, the best way to reach me is direct message via whether it's Facebook, and if you don't mind, I can
Yeah,
say
sure,
that.
sure.
Okay. So for Facebook, that's Shay Shay Lorjuste Lorjuste. And then if it's Instagram, that's Shay underscore Lorjuste underscore. I do want to say that at the moment I am working on relaunching my fitness website, and that will be more of a effective and alternative way to get in touch with me. There, they will be able to book their free consultation with me, and then I will have just some of the shopping services or things that they can purchase if they would like. Some
Okay.
people they may not, yeah, some people they may not want to go in through, they may not want to go, they may not want personal training or commit to that, but I will have some things they could purchase, nutritional plans, meal plans that they could try out if they like, and that don't require me, present. They can just, purchase and have that. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. That's great. I can't wait to see the cause like I follow you on
Yeah.
Facebook. I see all your pictures of your bodybuilding. I say, wow, this is an amazing journey she's really on. It's really a good. This is amazing. So,
Yeah.
do you have? You said you have a competition coming up now.
Yes.
All right, and where would that competition be at?
That will be in Orlando, Florida, July 13th. That is a Saturday.
Oh, July
And
13th.
yes, sir.
Saturday.
Yes. Will you be there?
I, I can't say yes because That's like 4 days before my birthday. So I don't
Oh,
know. I can't say I can. If I have the means to get there, then yeah, I'll be there. Where's it going to be located at?
I think it's gonna be at a not quite. I'm going to have to go back and look on the actual itinerary, but you can find that information on if you go to OCB Bodybuilding on their website,
Oh,
or I do have it on my. I have it. Some of it is located on like on my Facebook page. I
all
you
right.
have the
Okay. Great.
information on there too. So I will keep people informed of it
Oh,
if they would
great.
like to attend or purchase tickets.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great because we want to, and I hope that when you after you finish the competition, you come back and let us know. Matter of fact, I hope you do win the
Yeah,
competition, and I would love for you to come
yeah.
back and give us the rundown of everything, how you went, how what was the format, the I know there's different types of in the competitions, different segments that they do, and you give us an idea of those segments. Maybe
Mhm.
even bring us back some pictures of it. That'd
Of
be
course, of course.
yeah. All right. So yes, so that's a you have an amazing journey there. And that's since you said 2019,
Yes, I always I include I go back 2017. I know people.
2017. Okay.
Yeah, they ask me, well, when did you start bodybuilding? I say my journey started in 2017 because um, it just I didn't just jump into it. And I always advise people not to just jump into something that they not sure about or don't know about. It's always best to, start wherever you're at. I started off with the personal trainer. I started off having to learn some of the techniques and get that structure and learn, just really make the gym my habit first. And
Mm-hmm.
then I transitioned into bodybuilding. And so I always add that time as part of my journey as well.
Yeah, 2017. Wow, still
Yeah. But
that's
yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's been a minute now.
7 years, and matter of fact, 7 years. That's a great time, and you look fabulous in
Thank you.
through the 7 years through the training. And I see some pictures from before and after because I see a lot of now, a lot of I see more women with the bodybuilding than I see more women with the bodybuilding, but as much as I see the men. But then that's like their journey is so because they'll put the before and after where the guy just puts just what he already looks like, but y'all
Right.
before and the after, and you can see the transition between y'all between the time what you look like before and what you look like now, and it's amazing. So that's amazing. So, um, well, we're closing in on our time. You gave us you can give your information again if people want to get in for online training and things like that. You can give your information again for it.
Okay. Like I said before, if you're interested in online training, nutritional coaching, or just need advice, you can reach me at on Facebook, Shay Lorjuste. That's Shay Lorjuste, and on Instagram, Shay_Lorjuste_.
Okay, great. Shay, I
Yeah.
want to thank you for coming on. I know you thought I
Thank
was a
you.
little upset because you didn't come on, you didn't come back,
No,
but no, I know it takes time because people got to get their life and their things and situated. So, but I appreciate you coming on, and we hope after July 13th you win that competition, come back and have a conversation with us again.
I will do. Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.